Oh,
Good afternoon. And we're going to start with the interview. Why did you choose the career for which you are preparing?
I chose marketing communications because I want to work in an advertising agency. I like the challenge of finding creative ways to promote the products, and that there are a lot of ways you can do that, and a lot of things that marketing people can do. I also like that a lot of people watch the work that you do.
And what subjects did you like best and why?
The subject that I liked most was Introduction to the Career because I was able to learn a lot about what my career is about, what you can do once you graduate, what tendencies are in the market right now, and a lot of stuff.
What subjects did you like least and why?
Definitely accounting because it was tricky and kind of difficult, and also I didn't think it was very related to what I wanted to do, so I didn't find it interesting.
What are your long-term goals and objectives?
I want to work in either publicity or branding, and eventually I want to be the creative director of an advertising firm.
And how do you plan to achieve your career goals?
Well, I plan to always give my best effort in everything I do, and even if it's difficult at first, I will always keep trying. And I also think that you need to keep an open mind so you can take advantage of any opportunities that come.
What characteristics do you think a person needs to be successful?
I think they need to be responsible, visionary, hardworking, assertive, and organized.
What have you learned from other jobs you have held?
I learned that communication is very important, both with the clients and with other people who use your company. You need to know how to say things and always be respectful.
What motivates you to put forth in your greatest effort?
The idea of reaching my goals is probably one of my biggest motivators. Also, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so I always like to do things the best way I can, and I feel accomplished when I do something right.
How do you work under pressure?
I actually think I work better when I'm under pressure. Like knowing that the deadline is near or that what you're doing is very important motivates me, and you find ways to do things more efficiently.
What interests you about our firm?
I really like some of the previous works that your film has done. Also, I really want to work with the persons who create all those works and projects. I want to learn everything I can from them. And I also think that I have a lot to offer to this firm. And I identify myself with your values and your work culture.
Yeah, it's all for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good afternoon, my name is.
Good afternoon.
So we're going to start with the interview. The first question is, what do you know about our firm?
I know that your firm is a very recognized firm in this city and in this country, and it is also very recognized in other countries. I know that it has a lot of, we are very open to hiring new people that has new ways of thinking, and I really like your work you have done before.
Okay. So what are your skills and interests?
Some of my skills are that I am very organized, I have an eye for detail, I am creative, I have teamwork abilities, and I am very flexible. Some of my interests are that I really like art-related things, for example, painting and drawing, and I think they really relate to the career I am applying for. And also, I like to travel, which makes me really flexible if you want me to go to work to another place.
Okay. So why did you choose a career for which you are preparing?
I chose it because I really like it, and I feel truly passionate about it. I think it really relates to my hobbies, and if I really like what I'm doing in that career, I think the work will turn into just some of my hobbies.
some ways have your college experiences prepared you for a career?
It showed me that sometimes there's going to be a lot of work that you need to get done in a little amount of time, and that you need to get really organized to get all the tasks completed and be successful.
Next, what have you learned from participation in extracurricular activities?
Most of all, I learned to be organized because I had a lot of things to do in the afternoons, for example, homeworks and extracurricular activities. And I learned to organize my time and do all the stuff I needed to get done.
Okay. Describe a situation in which you had to work with a difficult person. How did you handle it?
One time I had to work with a student in a project that was really long and really difficult, and we had little time to get it done. So at one point, that student got really stressed and frustrated, and at some point of the activity, she turned all the stress and frustration against me, and I just keep calm and told her to take a break so that she could clear her mind. And I think that was the right thing to do, because if I would have gotten frustrated too, we would have ended up fighting with each other and not completing the activity.
So, can you take instructions without feeling upset?
Yes, I work very good at following these instructions because I know what to do and how to do it right. And I really like following instructions instead of me figuring out what to do and lost in the process.
Okay. What job in the firm would you choose if you were given the choice?
I would like to be the designer. For example, if you have to build some place, I would like to be the person that is given the ideas and turn them into a sketch. And also once the project is done, I would like to make the interior design.
Okay, finally, what qualities do you think a successful manager should possess?
I think a successful manager should be really positive and encouraging, and they should have a lot of knowledge and commitment. But the most important thing, I think, they should be human. For example, they should be human for them to